Hi guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on how to be productive when you're self-employed. So I just want to start off by saying that working from home doesn't mean that you're off. It actually means you need to be more on than you would be if you had a regular 9 to 5 where you just got paid whether or not you were sleeping at your desk or not. No work equals no pay. So now let's get into how to be more productive to make sure that we're getting up every day, working every day, and getting the most out of our time. So my first tip is write down everything the night before. So for example, my planner that looks a little bit something like this, and in here I'm just going to show you a random day. It looks like this. So pretty much if I don't have a client that day, let's see. So I had clients down here, but for the top of the day I had to write down everything I had to do before I saw that client, then again, and then again, and then again, and that's my life. So this is a planner for a stylist. I think you guys have probably seen my video about Style Seat. Then I had a video about Style Seat charging, and in that video I said how I picked this up for like $4 at Sally's, and I never looked back. I absolutely love it. So this is pretty much every hour is a block of time, and in that block of time there's 15-minute intervals. So you could write down every 15 minutes what you have to do. So I am cray-cray, and I like to write down wake up, brush teeth, drink coffee, shower. That's my first hour when I wake up. So if you wake up early enough, then you have the time to sit down, have your coffee, brush your teeth, do the necessities in life before you even start your day, and then you start your day. As you're doing everything, including showering, waking up, stretching, brushing your teeth, mark them off. The more you mark off, the more you'll feel productive, and the more you'll be excited to mark off the next thing on your list, because then by the end of the day you're looking at that list and you're like, I did everything. Now your whole list shouldn't be fluff full of wake up, brush teeth, eat breakfast, but that's a good way to just start your morning so that you don't have to feel guilty for taking some time out to drink some coffee because it's in your schedule already. I don't have to feel guilty for brushing my teeth for the full 2 minutes because it's in my schedule already, and plus that's good hygiene. So that's something that I do to be more productive. And then when I'm done with that, the number one thing is to schedule the most daunting task before lunch. And what I do is I schedule my most daunting task first thing in the morning. I am getting that done and I'm not thinking about it again. So for me, a daunting task would be calling somebody. I hate calling people. It stresses me out. It gives me anxiety. I lose sleep over it. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I try to even make all my clients email me. It's just easier that way. Even if you're my best friend, I don't want to talk on the phone. I'm not a phone person. Never was. So that is something that I would do first thing in the morning so it's not lingering all day and it's not making me drag ass for the rest of the day while I'm feeling like still gotta make that phone call, still gotta do that daunting task. Like, no, it's done. Block out 2 to 4 hours depending on how much time you need for your really big tasks and have no distractions during that time. No Facebook, no random internet, no TV, no nothing like that. Get it done. Focus and do it. And don't block out like 4 hours for something that's only going to take like 20 minutes. If your big task is 20 minutes, block out 20 minutes. Don't be ridiculous because that's going to be counterproductive. Now you're just being lazy. So just block out the time, get it done. Don't answer the phone. Don't do anything during those times. For me, that would be something like photography for my clothes, videos like this right here that I'm doing, blogs, product descriptions. Oh, and also, of course, when I'm actually like doing somebody's hair, of course, I don't have any distractions. I'm not like on my phone calling people. That would just be ridiculous, and I don't think any clients would want me to do their hair anymore. So, yes, most everything in my business is a big task. It's not daunting, but it is a big task, and it deserves 100% of my time, and it needs 100% of my time for it to thrive and become what it is. So I always do block out the right amount of time to do those things and make sure it's done without distraction. Do what you have to do now and don't wait until later because you're not promised later. And I don't mean this in a weird, morbid, you might, God forbid, die. Like, okay, whenever I think of it in terms of that, it's like, no, of course I have time later. Like, I have all the time in the world to do this. I'm only 30 years old. But in reality, that's not what that means. What it means is today you have the time, do it, because tomorrow something might come up. Things come up in life. This is life. That is what life is all about. You can come home and there could be a huge flood in your house like what happened to me. So when the time comes and you have the time to do something, do it, because it's not, that time isn't promised later. It's not guaranteed. And the last thing you want is to be putting something off all day and the next day to come and be like, all right, I'm going to do it today, and then get a call from somebody like, hey, can you drive me to the airport? Which of course you don't have to do that. You wouldn't have to do that, but you could think like, well, I just had to do this today, and if I just did it yesterday, I could have helped this person out. Or maybe it's a job. Hey, can you do my hair today? Oh, well, I have to do this. If I did this yesterday, I could have made extra money and did your hair. So it doesn't always have to be like a favor will come up. You know what I'm saying? It could just be something in life might come up that you didn't expect. Also, something that I learned with minimalism, which obviously I haven't tackled that at all yet because my house is cluttered AF, like it's bad. But something that I learned is, okay, it's like when you go get the mail and you put it down on the table and you leave it there because you think, I don't have to do that right now. But you know what? Go through the mail, see what you need, and throw out what you don't. Why do you need so many penny savers sitting on the table for no reason? Why do you need so many bank statements sitting on the table for no reason? Go through it, throw it out. Go through it, throw it out. You don't need it there. Just do it, get it done. Even like little things like we get an invite to a wedding and we can or can't make it, send that RSVP right away. You know, a cluttered mind doesn't lead to productivity. Like, you can't be like cluttered and congested all the time. You need to like let yourself breathe a little bit and get those creative juices flowing. So on to the next page because this is all written down. Okay, while on the topic of a cluttered mind or clear mind, if you're not feeling well and your head is like not clear, like it's okay to take a day off when you're self-employed. Okay, you're not going to get paid for it unless you have something that's like working behind the scenes. So for me, like I might make a sale on eBay, but I have to still ship it. So I still have to put in work for it. I still have to package it, bring it to the post office, everything like that. But it's okay to take a day off if you need it, but don't take advantage of that. I don't advise working in bad conditions. I don't advise being very sick and then feeling resentful towards your work because you don't want to be working at that time, and now you're unhappy, and now everything is wrong, and now you're questioning your whole life. Like, and that happens, especially for me when I'm sick. Like, I start questioning everything. I'm like, why am I here? What am I doing? I don't feel good. Don't let it happen to you. Go take a nap. Go take a nap. Go take a 5-hour nap. Go take a 7-hour nap, an hour nap, power nap. Do whatever you gotta do. Waste the whole day away just sleeping. That's okay. Just as long as when you're back on, you're back on. And don't let it go more than a day. Like, honestly, if it's more than a day that you don't feel good, go to the doctor. Because you need to, like, get back into it, honestly. Like, I didn't record for most of the time that I had a sinus infection with the exception of my vlogs. All my other videos were pretty much pre-recorded. And now I'm on medication, obviously, so I'm feeling like much, much better. So like I'm back in front of the camera, I feel great. If I would have done these videos before, I would have been like, anyway, like I was saying, and it's like, who wants to watch this? This isn't being productive. This is being awful. So that's something to consider. You are allowed to take a sick day. You just won't exactly get paid for it. Be hard on yourself because no one else is going to. I mean, how hard is it to be a critic to a friend or a loved one to their face in a constructive way? That is really hard. So don't expect people to be like that with you. It's hard. So you have to be your own critic. You have to judge yourself. You have to always push yourself to be better and better and better. You can't just be like, well, it is what it is, and just skating through. Like, no, like, what's next? How can I be better? Okay, you know what? These videos are doing great for me. How can I improve these videos? You always want to just keep going up and up and up and up and up. You don't want to be stagnant. You never want to be stagnant. There's no productivity in being stagnant. So expect the most from yourself because you are the best version of you that there's ever going to be. So be the best, right? Like, doesn't that make sense? Surround yourself with people who inspire you. The last thing is get a mentor. So this should be somebody who's in the same field that you're in, that you could be inspired by, look up to, and take advice from. That is pretty much this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below what you think if you think anything about this video, or if you want to see more videos like this, of course. And I just want to end with this one quote that I don't really remember what it was in reference to. I think it was about dreams, and I'm just paraphrasing because it's definitely not a direct quote, but it pretty much says, don't worry about the time it's going to take to get to where you want to go. The time is going to pass anyway. And I feel like that's so, so important, especially with like procrastinators. Like, you could just sit on your couch all day and look at Facebook, or you can go do what you got to do that day. And either way, the time's going to pass. So you can either get closer to your goals, or you can get further away from your goals by procrastination. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart. Bye.